The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to go to work here at home. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lopez.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. Clark, you love these kind of games. 2 teams with huge expectations this season.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. I mean, this really could be a foreshadowing of the playoffs. I mean, neither side wants to give in to the other, so I think we've got 2 playoff teams here.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Bradley. And it's McGee in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now here's LeBron. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. To the paint. Here's Bradley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
LeBron against Middleton. Lets it fly from 18. And Davis with the basket on the assist by LeBron.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Outside Bradley. Loads it up for Davis. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now here's Lopez. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. It's stolen by Bradley. Inside, and now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You know, it would be fun to tabulate how many of LeBron's career points have come on the break. I would just venture to guess he's had a bunch of them.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
The Lakers with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. The drive by LeBron. Good D by Lopez.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Middleton the pass to Bledsoe. Rebound the Lakers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Passes to Bradley. Back to James. They kick it out to Green. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bounce pass Middleton. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Kicks to Davis. Outside Bradley. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Bradley against Bledsoe. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Bledsoe's got his second basket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. LeBron against Middleton. Green in the post. Back to James. They could use a bucket. He can't hit that time. Good D by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. And with the playoffs ahead, some have argued for a play-in tournament, Clark, to determine the 6 through 10 seed. What do you think of that?
An interesting concept. In theory, it certainly might allow for more teams to be engaged down the stretch. You know, with Adam Silver, he's very much interested in seeing how to make the game better in every way. So there are no sacred cows. Just because it's been done one way before doesn't mean that he's not looking at ways to change it for improvement.
And keep that fan base really interested.
Yeah, that's a big part of what's made the league as successful as it has been worldwide.
Matthews scanning the floor. Pass to Lopez. Here is Bledsoe. From deep three-point range, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. This break gives us a chance to see the league's best fast break teams in the second half of the season. They've really ramped up the energy. The Lakers second.
You know, as the season wears on, the team that can stay fresh can take advantage. They continue to get out and run, and teams are struggling to keep up.
The 11-footer, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Bradley.
You know, because James is such a consistent, confident shooter from the mid-range, you just can't afford to let him get comfortable.
Bledsoe kicks to Matthews. Giannis outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis. And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
Free throw, no good.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
No good on the second free throw. The efficiency of Giannis, Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. And both free throws good for Davis. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
And here's Bradley following the three from Brook Lopez.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Here's Bledsoe. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And here is Lopez. Launches a three. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Here's the floater. McGee controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here's Bledsoe. Bradley with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Matthews streaks down the floor. Fantastic score in the open court. He can get to the rim or hurt you with the three.
Bledsoe against Bradley. Outside, Davis. That's tipped.
Boy, the defensive chops of Ilyasova really coming into play here. I mean, quite surprising, actually impressive at how good he is at timing those shot blocks.
Now here's Matthews. 9-point game his last outing. Tries from 7. Here's Davis, and it's sent back by Lopez. Takes a 3. And James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 5. Davis dishes to Bradley. Back to Davis. He kicks it to James. Looking to get it going. That shot off. Great D that time from Middleton.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Bledsoe. Back to Middleton. Lopez passes to Middleton. Shoots over Bradley. Milwaukee, no good that time either. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Davis kicks to LeBron. Now here's Bradley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Bucks trail by 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender, who has no hesitation in taking that long three.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Free throw, good. Matthews. Zone defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Here's Rondo following the bucket by the Bucks. And Hill over to help. Rondo against Williams. Trying to end the drought. Nice shot by Rondo. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And, you know, he's proven to be capable at sinking that mid-range jump shot. Rondo has to be respected from that part of the floor.
Now, here is Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And checking out the numbers for George Hill. His last 10 games, he's putting up 9 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
That one is off.
Well, Milwaukee is exactly what a small market success story looks like.
Yeah, you know, a great eye for talent and also some good fortune in landing a player like Giannis in the draft. And small market teams have to home grow their superstars. Then they made smart moves surrounding Giannis with talent and an outstanding coach. The front office deserves buku credit for how they've turned this team into a finals contender.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Now, here's Kuzma. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. .157 left to play in the first quarter. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Now here's Rondo. Tight defense on him. Now Hill. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lopez right side. Tipped away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Look at the Lakers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And when I look at the Lakers, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up in the playoffs?
And I can't see any reason why they can't. I mean, they've got to be considered one of the favorites to lift the trophy for me.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The first free throw is good.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. On the wing, Hill, covered by Morris. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. .44 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Good on the bucket.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Hill on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And, you know, when Hill is working the pick and roll, he's got a lot of different ways that he can hurt you. He's very talented, and he's also a good decision maker, and that makes it problematic for the defense.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Lakers 5 right now. Rondo and Caldwell-Pope in the backcourt. Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot. D2 from Hill, and he's able to get it back. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
A rebound by the Bucks.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Left side, Williams. And the pass to DiVincenzo.
Come on.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson. and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
Caldwell Pope finds Howard. Just his first attempt. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. And he makes the first. And Clark, your love for the Buckeyes State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Outside Rondo passes it to Howard. Pass to Caruso. No good, shot missing. And Milwaukee the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Now here is Hill. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good. Hill's got 5.
And what about the smooth moves on the dribble by Hill? He's quite clever and skilled with the ball.
Rondo with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Rondo against Hill. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out. Rondo's shot is off.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
The first one falls.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is the real deal.
LeBron, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Eric Bledsoe comes in for George Hill. That one drops. He ties it up. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. LeBron dishes to Davis. Back to LeBron. to Davis. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Davis has got 10 points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pass to Giannis. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rondo looking over the floor. He feeds it to LeBron. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Free throw good, LeBron. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
The pass to Ilyasova. Kicks it to Middleton. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. And Davis sends it back. Green with the ball. Eric Bledsoe covering. And it's Green with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Giannis outside. Bledsoe outside. From outside the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
James outside. The rebound by the Bucks. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Well, there's on Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he could chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
The Bucks have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Free throw good. Giannis. The mid-range jump shot, you've talked about this a lot, is still valuable if you can hit it with consistency.
Yeah, and if it's a quality shot, Kevin, I think you should shoot it. Move the defense, move the ball to get a quality shot, and I think one of the very best at knocking down the mid-range jump shot, Kevin Durant clearly. But how about Chris Middleton? Elite mid-range jump shooter, and DeMar DeRozan as well has a strong mid-range game too.
And so he hits both.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Korver. Here's LeBron, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
And LeBron James Clark climbing the all-time scoring list, last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Bledsoe with it. Picked up by Davis. Passes it to Giannis. Knocked loose. Here's Caruso, guarded by Bledsoe. Caruso kicks to LeBron. Finished off by LeBron.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Bledsoe outside. Back to Giannis. Unloads. And the Bucks miss again.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
At the elbow, it's James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend, Kevin. I mean, he puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Ilyasova. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Kyle Korver. Good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 10. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. He dishes it to Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, Antetokounmpo has a real killer instinct on offense. I mean, this guy is serious about trying to score the ball and make plays. Always playing downhill, always in attack, and constantly keeping the defense on its heels.
Good from Antetokounmpo.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
He doesn't get the second one.
Guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far. Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Clark the relationship between referees and players reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give. Both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage in interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players because they have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the players. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's James, and no good that time. Great D that time from Giannis. Bledsoe right side. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points.
And, you know, he is unafraid, Antetokounmpo. So good at measuring up the defense, sizing them up, and then keeping his focus.
Great communication on the alley-oop. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Here's Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Bucks. Makes it off the glass. Bledsoe's got his third basket of the night.
And, you know, so often we see Bledsoe trying to get all the way to the rim, at least as close as possible. That's the mentality I think you've got to have.
Davis with the bucket.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Lopez. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
To the middle. Here's Caruso. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around, but they get it back. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Green against Matthews. Outside for Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Middleton looking it over. Pass to Matthews from deep. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Lopez finds Middleton over James. Middleton can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Bledsoe. Down low. Davis, the pass to Caruso. Green inside the three-point line. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They're just pulling down rebounds at will. Their aggressiveness has been dynamite, flying in from all angles. With rebounding, you assume that everything is amiss, and obviously they've taken that to heart.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Floats it up for James.
Watch out! Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Matthews. Now the pass to Middleton. Green against Matthews. Here's Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Bledsoe. That shot, no good. Bradley with some nice D.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
James, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And Giannis gets it to go.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here is Davis. He's got 15. Pass to Bradley. Right side Davis. Puts it up from 12.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
LeBron outside. Offensive rebound. Here's McGee. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Bledsoe. Middleton trying to break free. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Bledsoe.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
And the Lakers call time here. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. Shot clock at 6. And there's the feed to Davis. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. And Matthews throws it down.
Really amazing. Absolutely astonishing how accomplished Antetokounmpo is on defense. I mean, he's disruptive wherever he is on the floor defensively.
On the wing, James. Antetokounmpo defending. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. And that time, also a missed shot.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
No good from Bledsoe.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Pass to Lopez. He kicks it to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Morris passes to Bradley. Feeds it to Davis. Over onto Antetokounmpo, and there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Bradley. Bradley's got his 4th assist in this one. Bucks trail by 10. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Dishes to Middleton. No good there. James with some nice D. Right side Bradley. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 10 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Bradley kicks to James. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo.
Oh, what a finish!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Bradley. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Korver in for Chris Middleton. Free throw good, Davis. Bucks trail by 11. Bledsoe outside. Matthews against Caldwell-Pope. That's a 2 from Korver, and he's on the money with his first shot today.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Rondo passes to Davis, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Davis has got 7 now in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Rondo against Bledsoe. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Lakers leading by 9. Rondo dishes to Davis. Back to Rondo. Six on the shot clock. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And Bledsoe, here we go. And the shot goes in. Bledsoe's got 14 points for the game.
And you know what? I like the tough-mindedness of Bledsoe. I mean, it's never easy trying to keep him under control, especially when he's driving the ball.
And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Milwaukee also making some changes. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense did give up on that play and cut him off.
DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
First free throw is good. Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Rondo. Pass to Morris. Kicks it to Howard. Clock at 4. And Howard with the stuff.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 7. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. There's the triple. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Free throw good for Morris. Marvin Williams is checked in for Robin Lopez. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Covered by Morris. They get it back. And Ilyasova kicks to Connaughton. Back to Ilyasova. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ilyasova's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You got to get out on Ilyasova. I mean, this is an efficient three-point shooter who knows how to pick his spots.
Here's Howard. Count it. And the Lakers lead by 7.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
Lakers leading by 4. Now here's Rondo. Morris outside. Passes it to Kuzma. Fires from 14. The rebound by the Bucks.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And they call an illegal screen here.
Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me, it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times, that gets in your head.
Now Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. He can't get that one, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Hill has the open look. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The Lakers in 5th.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
Rondo against Hill. Pass to Howard. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Count that one. Hill's got 7 points in the game.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Outside Rondo. Out to the wing. Here's Kuzma. Count it from 12. Kuzma's got his first points of the night.
That's why me and so many others are so high on Kuzma.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game so far.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Rondo bounce pass. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight. On the wing Hill, he's covered by Rondo. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Marvin Williams. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hill against Rondo. There's the pass to Kuzma. Morris inside. He's against Williams. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his second bucket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Bradley in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Poked away. Fast break, Milwaukee. The 3 from Hill. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Bradley deciding where to go with it. The dish now to LeBron. Nails the baby hook. LeBron's got 24.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Hill finds Lopez. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Kuzma left side. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. And Giannis gets it to go.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Stolen by Middleton. And he jams it with authority.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Bledsoe's checked in. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Outside Bradley. Passes to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Here's Davis. Tries again. Lopez with the block. And here's Giannis from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 13 with that last one. It's tipped. Giannis against Davis. To take the lead. Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez outside. A miss that time would have put him up.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
They kick it out to Green. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Green. The 11-footer, Milwaukee, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 3. Outside Bradley. LeBron outside. And the shot goes in. James has got 26.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Bradley against Bledsoe. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Davis. And it's off the back rim. No good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
LeBron James.
And the first one at the line is good. Wesley Matthews checked in for Milwaukee. Second free throw, no good. Bucks trail by 6. To the inside, and the dunk by Giannis.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Bradley against Bledsoe. The pass to LeBron. Over Middleton. Great D that time for Middleton.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Green against Matthews. Bledsoe outside. 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. And yes, it's good.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be one step ahead of them there.
Bledsoe looking around. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Green against Matthews. Passes it to Bradley. Back to Green. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Bucks trail by 7. Up top, Bledsoe, guarded by Bradley. It's Matthews on the wing. He kicks to Ilyasova. Middleton outside. 4 on the shot clock. Bledsoe for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 7. Bradley with the ball. Here's LeBron. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Middleton. Bradley against Matthews. Shoots over Bradley. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers turn it over again. Williams, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 7. Bledsoe outside. Middleton outside. Fires for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Here is Matthews. Stolen by Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Timeout called the Bucks.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Offensive rebound, and it's Davis with the jam.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Bledsoe against Bradley. Now here's Bledsoe. Defense is right there. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal.
James against Middleton. 6 to shoot. Matthews against Green. Matthews no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
LeBron outside. Launches it. And the Lakers get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Here's Bledsoe. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Matthews. The three-pointer no good. And here are the Lakers. They're on an 18-6 run. Green dishes to Bradley. James looking it over. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. James has got 15 points here in the second half.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Here's Middleton. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bradley passes to McGee. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. James kicks to Bradley. 5 to shoot. Korver against Davis.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Lakers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
Greg, I know exactly what you're referring to. I mean, with this victory, they'll get the edge in the season series by taking 2 of their 3 meetings.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out, and doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Davis.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
.51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee, down by 15. Just 4 to shoot. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Cook, the pass to Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. 32 points for Davis.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.